That's what they'll do, guys. Is studios that feel strongly about certain films, certain things, is that they'll push off the release towards the end of end of the year for the awards season because it's fresh in the mind of the voters. They'll do their screeners, etc., and such is the case now with Kiss of the Spider Woman, weaving Fall Awards corridor theatrical release. Fletcher, see, you're right on the money, Fletch.
Yeah, I
You're right
think
on the
it's
money.
probably made for that. Yeah, I mean, that's what it smells like. That I guess that's what.
The feature musical Kiss of the Spider Woman, starring Jennifer Lopez, Diego Luna, and Tonan Tui, will be getting wide theatrical release October 10th. Deadline first told you that the biggest movie at this year's Sundance Film Festival had its North American rights acquired by Roadside Attractions, Lionsgate, and LD Entertainment. Also opening on October 10th is Disney's Tron Ares, Warner Brothers' Animal Friends with Momoa and Ryan Reynolds, and the exclusive launch at MGM Studios thriller After the Hunt with Julia Roberts, Andrew Garfield as well. Let's put a pin on that. Let's talk to you guys. If you guys are not familiar with Kiss of the Spider Woman, it's got nothing to do with comic books or Marvel. Here we go. The Bill Condon directed Spider Woman is based on the book by Terrence McNally and John Kander and Fred Ibbs songs from the Broadway show. Argentinian author Manuel Puig wrote the original 1976 novel, which upon which the 1985 Oscar-winning movie starring William Hurt, Raul Julia, and Sonia Braga is based. Luna and Tonan Tui played jail cellmates Valentin and Luis, respectively, in a military-run 1983 Argentinian. Gay window dresser Luis keeps Valentin's spirits alive with tales about his favorite actress, Ingrid Luna Lopez, the movie musicals she starred in. All right? So that's what this iteration of Kiss of the Spider Woman is, blending both the musical and the novel elements from what I hear. Okay?
All right.
So Jennifer Lopez has apparently been waiting for a role like this for a lifetime, for a career. She had tried out for these other musicals, never got in them. This was the vehicle for her. Okay? Now, this comes out, like I said, end of the year. They wanted to go for all the awards, Fletcher.
Oh yeah.
So we reviewed this because Rosa Parra saw this last was at Sundance and saw it. Right? Sorry, I'm having trouble concentrating.
So Rosa did see this and had a she had I don't remember. She did have a reaction to it, like she didn't like it, I believe, right?
Correct. We have a review of it. We're going to bring it up right now. Because it's this is a good example, right? That hey, this is a big time movie with a Latino backdrop, Latino actors and stuff like that. Cool. Now we got a chance to review it. So give me a second, Fletcher.
Okay.
I'll bring it up.
Yeah, I think Sin wasn't a fan of it. So you saw it, Sin? Because she's saying hard pass on this one. So tell us how you really feel about it.
Well, listen, I mean,
Don't beat around the bush.
people are not going to like it already because of the subject matter. You know, back in the 80s, William Hurt won the Best Actor Academy Award. He was a gay man that was thrown in jail for being gay. And Raul Julia's character is a hardcore a leftist agitator that got thrown in jail for, causing drama. But he's very much he's also homophobic, so he didn't like the guy who he was in jail with. And that's this story. and they find the humanity together. So it's not gonna be for everyone. Kiss the Spider Woman from the 80s, that was an incredible film. Okay, I never saw the musical, so I can't. This is a mix of the musical element and the
Did
the
you
book.
see Kiss of the Spider Woman Broadway?
No. This was saying I didn't see the musical.
No, I'm sorry. I'm asking my wife.
Parts of it. It's been a while.
Yeah, she saw. How was it? What do you remember of it?
It was dynamic. Wasn't it Cheetah Rivera in it?
Oh,
Yep.
she said it was dynamic, and
She's
Cheetah
right.
Rivera was in it.
She's
She
right.
said it was dynamic.
Yep. She's right. Hey,
There you
what's
go.
happening?
He says, "Hola, ¿cómo estás?" He says, "Hola, ¿cómo estás?" back.
Finish G20 and we want your review.
Oh, Polly says for you to finish G20, and she wants your review. As the one we were watching with Viola Davis being Superman.
Okay, yeah, cool. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Being Superman. Okay, so here we go. Now that you guys know that it's going for the awards, here is our review of The Kiss of the Spider Woman Lacks Cohesion, a bold Kiss of the Spider Woman by Rosa Parra. She said, my most anticipated film of the festival. Let's make this a little
Make
bigger.
it bigger.
Yep.
That's what the Spider Woman said.
How's that?
Yeah, it's good.
My most anticipated film of the festival is a bit underwhelming. I'm saddened to report. In bits and pieces, the film excels in showcasing specific music numbers. The majority of the brightly colored scenes are reminiscent of the golden age of Hollywood. Musical numbers, think Singing in the Rain. And Jennifer Lopez fits perfectly in the role of Ingrid Luna. Lopez possesses a commanding presence and a classy finesse that is reminiscent of Rita Hayworth. Ooh. She's given the opportunity to dance, sing, and perform all in one film, delivering a performance of the ages. However, it's Tonan Tui who steals the show by far. He has various roles in the movie and effortlessly blends into each one. His magnetic and charismatic qualities pave the way for a career-defining performance. He delivers a hypnotic, vulnerable, and sensitive portrayal of Molina, also providing an equally strong interpretation of his character within the story. Hey, it sounds like she loves this film. What's going on? Right? The film is visually stunning, featuring big Technicolor musical numbers and Jennifer Lopez hypnotizing the audience with her performance. Tonan Tui's presence in the musical numbers is equally strong, complemented by a stunning voice. What didn't work entirely for me was the dynamic between Diego Luna and the shifts between the musical numbers and the ongoing situation in the cell between Valentin and Luis. While Diego Luna does showcase his dramatic chops, he doesn't quite convey a machista, overtly masculine impression, which is crucial during several important scenes in the cell. His character in the retelling of the story was acceptable, but I wasn't fully convinced about the chemistry between him and J-Lo. Despite the backdrop of social and political turmoil depicted in the film, that threat doesn't seem as perilous throughout. Consequently, the ending lacks satisfaction and fails to provide any sense of hope in its conclusion. The movie had its moments of levity, and the dynamic between Luna and Tonan Tui worked well. However, the third act felt prolonged and disjointed, and in some scenes needed tightening to flow better. Overall, the film is a bold attempt to blend seriousness with musical numbers, but it lacks cohesion and a stronger connection to the political backdrop. The performances are strong, with Tonan Tui delivering an award-worthy performance. At times, it is entertaining and contains moments of levity, but it feels uneven in tone and pace. 3 out of 5. Let me just say this right now. This is going to be next year's Emilia Perez. And when I say that this studio is going to push all that, the gay, the Latino, the music numbers, this and that. And, because Tonan Tui's performance is probably the best thing about this, they're going to push that even more. Not that he's not deserving. I haven't seen the film yet. But based off of Rosa's take, based off of the new release date take, Fletcher, this is going to be this studio's Emilia Perez. I hope that is it a better film though than Emilia Perez. What are your thoughts?
I mean, it's guaranteed to be a better film than Amelia Perez, because that's not a hard bar to set.
I had to throw that in there.
Yeah, and there's no way. I mean, I think Argentinians would actually watch probably this one more than they, Mexicans would watch Amelia Perez, because it doesn't really have, unless they added something in there. But it's that government in Argentina at the time, so I don't think nobody has any inclination to defend the government in that sense at all, because a lot of our family members were disappeared by it. So there's no. I mean, what are you going to say if you say something bad about the government? It's not gonna land, because they're like, yeah, we agree. If you're gonna say something about the proclivities of the actors or the characters, it's like, well, duh, it's already. I mean, it's an old hat. It's a well-known story, both in the book form and in the Broadway play. So you have, I guess, the more critique would be from the diehard people, but I mean, really, it's just, I don't think it's going to have like Wicked level of chase as some it's people might be, but I do probably see some people comparing it more to the Broadway play, not so much the book, especially with J-Lo involved, right? So you might have some critiques like that and all stuff, but I doubt it's going to be as goofy and put together as Perez was, because Perez was just a caricature of Mexican narco culture.
That was a disaster. Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Absolutely. And even that won 2 awards.
Well, it won tons of awards. I mean, it did one.
No, I mean the 2. You're right. I mean, it won out of the 13 Oscar nominations. It only got 2, right?
Yeah, but it won. That means it won Oscars.
No, it shouldn't have won a single. It shouldn't even been nominated. It should not have been nominated. It was a terrible film. That's just my opinion, right?
Right.
But I'm not alone in that, right? Several in the I'm not alone. The country of Mexico is behind me.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. I don't think the country of Argentina is going to be against this movie.
No,
right?
No.
I mean, because I don't know. I don't even know because I didn't read the book. Not my cup of tea. But I don't know if the singer is Argentinian. Actually, I think she's foreigner. If I'm mistaken, I don't know. I'm not aware.
The singer?
Yeah, because they're talking about this singer, right? And I don't know the ethnicity of the singer.
It's a fictional glamorous movie star of the 30s.
Right. That's what I'm saying. But she's not Argentinian, and if it remember correctly, some of the things is that she's not Argentinian, so it doesn't matter. I guess what I'm saying is that it wouldn't be controversial to cast J-Lo. Right?
No, gotcha.
You're not going to have the Selena criticism of, she's not Mexican American.
Well, right? listen. Okay, so if we're comparing it, this is great. We know so based off of what we heard, and then Rosa Parra's review, we know we're getting 2 great performances. The role that Tonan Tui is the same role that William Hurt won in the 80s. He won best actor for playing Molina, right?
Right.
It was him and Raul Julia that were nominated.
Right.
That film was special because of those 2 actors' performances and how they worked off each other. What Rosa's saying is you don't have that here. That is a big deal, right? That's a crucial to the storytelling. Yeah. So you're going to kind of okay, it's not a great film, but you have those 2 separate great performances, and it's going to look like $1 million. Bill Connon has done a lot of these musical movies. So then you got the respect that Jennifer Lopez has gained in regards to being a singer dancer. She did Selena great. She's vying for an Oscar.
Right.
Tom Cruise vying for an Oscar. These people have been around for decades vying for an Oscar. Wicked 2 is coming out in November. Wicked 2 is going for Oscars as well.
Right.
Could be going up against this movie in a lot of these categories, like Emilia Perez. My consideration was that Wicked is going to win more awards next year for Wicked 2 because the Academy, they knew, oh, it's in 2 parts. I can vote for them next year.
Right.
So maybe J-Lo goes up against a Revo, goes up against Grande. That's going to be very interesting. Tonan Tui has a clearer path to winning a Best Supporting Actor because, I don't think there's a Best Supporting Actor in Wicked.
I think they're probably going to try to do that with Ariana Grande, right? Because they said that's why she didn't win.
No, actor.
Oh, maybe
Actress,
they are.
Actress, you're right.
Yeah.
Ariana Grande, they're going to push. And who's she going up against? J-Lo. Unless they try to get J-Lo.
How dare you assume her gender?
I know what you're getting at. I don't want to go there. Unless J-Lo they make for Best Actress.
Huh.
Either way, it's a musical performance. Wicked
Right.
versus Kiss of the Spider Woman. It's gonna be interesting.
It
if go ahead.
No, yeah, it is. I agree.
Yeah, if you're into that, right? So then you have the Tom Cruise. So Oscar season, you can say it's already begun.
Right.
For this season, award season, if you're into that, Kiss of the Spider Woman, Wicked 2, and the new. Well, Tom Cruise is next year.
Distribution of it, towards the award season, or does it have already a campaign set up? All that stuff.
Yeah, it's got the distribution, and it was interesting to see how it's promoted. I mean, it could be, again, we're going off of Rosa's review. It looks great. The music numbers are great. The performances are great. That's probably all you need because you couldn't even say that with Emilia Perez.
Right.
And they're not stereotypical. So the Academy isn't going to be, like you said, in fear of Argentina doing a fatwa on the Academy. Like we tried to do. Mexico tried to. We're gonna do a jihad.
It was very successful.
Yeah, we got to do a jihad on France, man. So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens. I do want to see it. I think J-Lo shines as a dancer, and her dramatic performances from Hustlers to Selena, she's pretty good, man. I know she gets a lot of crap, but I think she can actually pull off a performance. What do you think?
No, I think, like I said, I think it's already the topic, the subject matter. They're setting it up for Oscar style,
totally.
because it's not a general audience type of vibe so far. I could be wrong. Maybe they could try to do like a wide, more of a wide release, kind of Brokeback Mountain style or something of it. Would that be possible?
Oh, okay. So that's interesting because, that's interesting. I would have to ask Rosa because I don't know, because having not seen it, I'm like, well, how far do they go with the gay themes? And it could be, is it done in a way that's mainstream, like the Birdcage, like do you know what I mean? Like,
no, yeah,
right.
Yeah, well, for sure, there's not going to be the Birdcage comedy in it. That's for sure.
No, I didn't mean that, but the fact that they're gay.
Yeah. Like the take on it, it's going to be more on the artistic side or more on the full on I don't know, a mature audience kind of a vibe
Right.
to it.
So if it is, then
It's limited, right?
it's limited, but I don't even know if that matters for Kiss of the Spider Woman, because I think if they're really, you know what, we want awards, then they got their movie.
Right, right.
They got their movie.